For you see, the next challenge of the Eye of Shining Justice is upon us. And by that, of course, I mean waiting for the animation to pop up. Ah yes, it is time for Zeke's Dance Exercise Studio. Of course no, we got this. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In the last episode, we did some more side quests around Morhaudane and got one step closer to cleanup. This episode, we came across a profound place in Temperantia, and wow, we made it quite a discovery. If I do say so myself, which I just did, so yes I do. So in any case, yes, Zeke is relishing in the fact that we have Ignis literally bowing down to us, and you know what? Beforehand, let's just see what the goods are. Excuse me.
Let's clear this up.
While Zeke has a backache and a hernia. So, in chest number 1, we have common cores and lots of money. In chest number 2,
Let's clear this up quick.
before Zeke breaks his back out, we have more money, common core, and more money. Which, you know what, I'm perfectly okay with. And in chest number 3, what do we have here?
Clear this up quick.
I didn't think you'd be able to open it,
Nope.
because it's such a big chest.
But a big chest equals big rewards, and look at all the stuff we have, all the money and a legendary core crystal. Very, very nice. And something I think we're gonna do, just to make things quick, is because we don't know what this thing is. I am going to assume, like you did beforehand, this is gonna be a super boss. But just on the off chance it is or is not, I'm gonna quickly save, and just in case of a lack of support, I'm gonna quickly take care of all these Ignis who are worshipping. So on that, we will be right back. After Zekinator works his carves out. Onwards.
Let's go then.
And with that, we killed the Ignis and apparently also the music. Again, I don't know what it is. It seems like in Temperantia this happens a lot more, and I don't know why.
It happened on the World Tree, too.
But I guess that. Let's just see what we can do. I'm just gonna quickly switch around our blades because I get the feeling we are gonna need a lot of dog types while Morag is standing guard. Well, welcome to die.
Here's a little
Darkness,
demonstration.
heed me.
Ah! I'm on it.
Here we go. Now it's time to see what we've gotten ourselves into. Frozen barrier. Oh, we're gonna need another field skill.
This is probably a super boss.
Alright.
At the same
Always
time,
keeping
though,
fierce, though.
it'll be funny if we open it and it's a level 5.
Maybe. Maybe the task is all in the barrier breaking. Who knows? Let's try it.
I call upon the power of fire.
Wow.
Guide me.
So we need a lot of fire. Be right back. So it seems like we can't do much about this until we get more fire mastery and fortitude, which you know what we can always do
What have we here?
off screen.
I'll sniff him out. Sniff him good.
But until then, we can set off
What have we here?
and get
In
more
my
ancient wisdom.
experience.
Woohoo! We got ancient wisdom in a time in which we didn't need it anymore. Well, at least that's one barrier down. One more to go. But anyway, on to the real mashed potatoes and meat potatoes of this video. Food. Anyway, we'll see you in Gormont. And I was worried that we were gonna have to start off without music. But anyway, since we're here in Gormont, let's just take in or give in last quest and give him an update on the crystal hunters. Yep, and indeed, we got ourselves Praxis Core Crystal, so...
And it's ready.
Yeah, it was a loss and a gain on both sides. But you know what? We got Crystal Clear done. And who knows, maybe we'll meet Fury later on down the road. But speaking of Praxis, I think maybe we should unlock her. Now you know what? I think it's been a while since Nia's had a blade of her own. So you know what? I say, Praxis, meet your new driver.
And we can always take her from Nia like we do with Cora.
Shh. Let's let her enjoy the moment. Come on. Stop being cruel now.
Hi, I'm Praxis. Ta-da! With this lance, I'll reach for all my dreams.
And by dreams, you mean ours.
Finally, an attacker.
Yeah, and Nia has been in need of another attacker aside from Gorg. Even though it's water based, I get the feeling we're giving Nia the same blade. This is not an efficient setup for Nia. What do you have? I have a water healer, and a water attacker, and another water attacker. Oh, and I do have an electric healer. I think I don't know. She doesn't hang out with me much. But there we are, Praxis, and it looks like she specializes in attacking, I guess. I know self-explanatory. But just based on that intro, she seems a lot different to how she appeared during when we first met up with her, Crystal Thieves. So I guess maybe it is nice. It is nice to see that they get a second chance at their lives. It's like I mentioned back with Percival, the fact that yes, these guys didn't have a good life before, but now with us, they have a second chance for redemption or just a better life.
And I'm interested now, because when she meets up with Theory, she's not going to recognize her.
I know, and that's something that I love, and I know I mentioned it again in Percival's episode, but still, the fact that you get these little intriguing character segments in what are essentially side quests, I think it's absolutely great. And if you can make a side quest story engaging and makes you want to actively do it along with the main story, then I feel like you've done a good job there. Because it's not just a sense of, you know what, we get this person and that's all I'm done. No, there's story behind it. And since Blades reset their lives, it makes an interesting dynamic, especially with whatever relationship practice the theory had beforehand. So you know what? Ahead of time, I'm gonna look forward to it. But looking forward anyway, on another note, I think it's time that we head back to Uriah briefly, and then maybe to more Addam, just to go through the mine one more time, and then maybe, I would say we go to the Praetorium, but it's let's just say it's little under the weather these days. And by weather, of course, I mean the cloud sea. But regardless, Uriah it is. You know what? Let's go talk to Sir Nopon about tie-ins. I think you'll love that. Hopefully. I mean, it is a side quest after all. You know what? Never mind. I guess we go. I guess we're going down south. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you, character who has been oftentimes portrayed as an antagonist. Oh no, there is something that I've been thinking about recently. Is it me, or does it seem like character models are reused a lot more than say what the original had?
Yeah, because you got clones.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but I have lost count the amount of times I've seen the Pickpocket Kids model everywhere.
And the Gormati man.
Yes, because back when we were in Uriah, fittingly enough, when we first came to the capital, he turned up and he was a drunken guy who did not like the Aegis.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's been a thug who's been working on poisonous plants.
And he works at the timber yard.
Yeah, and been jerkish, has been jerkish. Unique drivers.
Actually, I think the same Gormati man works at both timber yards.
Oh God.
And he's got a brother that works around the corner in a shop, I think.
Yeah, so I know it's probably all due to try and save on space, because if you've got to make a whole new model, that means possibly doing more voice acting for it, or more animations, and from personal experience, I know that making animations for a whole new model is not small. So I can understand, but it does beg the question if they could just do with, I don't know, maybe one or two, because with this, as I just mentioned, with the side quests that are engaging, but when you have other side quests, possibly I'd say on the smaller scale, which includes using some of the same models, you kind of, I wouldn't want to say lose interest, but it takes you out of the immersion, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
As immersive as you can get with a world like this. I don't know, but again, no, that's just a nitpick. I know it's mostly due to technical limitations, as well as some of the various pop-ins you might have seen throughout this series. But still, though, it does not take away from the scale.
I mean, because X did that too. I mean, there was mass production of Fioras.
Oh yeah, sure. They just walked in a line non-stop.
Yeah.
And just faded out one after the other. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely understand that. But but that said, it does create a certain dynamic on what Monolith's priorities are. It isn't about making it ultra HD, 4K resolution, high-res textures and ultra performance like some of the modern AAA games are going for. And thankfully it's not like that. Otherwise you would just end with a repetitive game, but just with a better coat. Monolith's not like that. They are all about characters, stories, and I really like that. And I'm going the wrong way because this is meant to be up.
Well, there's the secret bag that we forgot about.
Oh yeah, true. True. Thank you for reminding me. After we beat it, we did not get the red bag that was up here. And if I could just sneak by the enemies, good sir, move. Let's get this, and what do we get? We get a true dragon incense, and another one. Okay. Wonder why
If they
the.
seek a fight, they shall get one.
I was gonna say I wonder why there's two, but now I'm wondering why this guy is still picking on us. Hey, go back to your spawn point, you gloomy spod. Anyway, let's go. Let's go back up and see where we are gonna go. And it turns out where we had to go was Golfront Village. So let's not waste any time and let's speak to Gutsin about Ty and then report back to the Nupon. Yes. And you do not want to know what was beyond there.
We didn't technically eliminate those things.
Oh my god. No, don't head there. Dude, we have it. Stop. Why won't anyone listen to us? A man is going to die in
When did it
Rex.
get so late?
Don't worry, I'll protect you from the scary dark.
Rex, a man is going to die, and you're just smirking, a smirking smirk while you smirking can.
Why do I get the feeling that taking that incense would make a bad ending for the side quest?
Oh, I'm hoping not. He just gets there and he's like, "What the hell? It's not here," and he's dead. He's dead. He's like, he climbs up. He sneaks past. He's all burnt up from the monsters attacking, and then there's nothing there, and he goes, "Oh god!" Wait, so can we go straight to the side quest? Oh god. Let me guess. We gotta talk to the Nupon and then talk to the guy who's probably gonna
Let's
die.
get going.
Am I right? Am I right? Anyway, Nupon. Pillow. Looks like everything worked out. I even got this for... Oh dear. I wish there just was an option in which you could say, no, cancel the entire side quest because we just got it. Give me a sec, I'm just gonna go right back to the dragon's stomach and just see if they're there, because my god, if that's the case...
I don't know how the stomach of the dragon is in the cataracts, but...
We are talking about a world in which blades can form as humans, demons, and dogs, and everything else, and you're worried about the anatomy of a titan? In previous adventures, we've been inside a giant's heart, for Christ's sake. And doesn't seem like they're
No!
here.
We lost the upper hand.
Okay. Well, yay.
What are the odds that they're probably at the village and they're like, oh, we tried to go get the incense, but we saw the 60s and said, no, screw that.
Oh, you're right.
Can you get it for us?
If this is how it's gonna go, I swear to God, did you make the side quest? Are you in cahoots for Monolith? If so, take me too.
Let's go.
Onwards!
Doesn't seem like anyone is here. No side quest is popping up. Weird. Man, Vess is here. Please don't make dumplings.
Maybe you have to develop Uriah more, I don't know.
Something tells me I think you're right.
Because I don't think you're meant to be a level 70 by this point in the side quest.
Whoops. That's what you get when you hold off side quests to the very last minute to make a very inconsistent video series. Well. So, I guess we'll hold off on that side quest for now. Anyway, I think with that, just give me a quick set. We'll hold off that for now. Yeah. I think we are all set to go back to Zeke's hometown. Let's go to Tantel and see how everyone's doing.
At least we picked up the incense beforehand.
Yes. At least we know we still have something to do with that. I sense it.
A pretty long way, eh?
I know I'm not funny.
It's snowing.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Although, to be honest, if memory serves, it always snows in Tantel because of someone's meddling. I'm not gonna say who, but Zeke, I think you know him. And hopefully, we'll know more about our party through this. And can I say, it's really good to hear the song again.
Ooh, a treat fit for a hero.
Snack time already, Nia? Spot anything interesting?
Nice one, Nia. You sniffed out a pretty cushy place. You know, this was the great hero Addam's favorite food. They say it uses an authentic mix of spices passed down for 500 years. Tantal is pretty damn cold. Stands to reason that Addam would like food with a bit of kick to it, eh?
Kick?
Addam was into spicy stuff. Heroes have strange tastes.
Rather rude, don't you think? Spicy food is delicious. Don't tell me you're some kind of namby-pamby when it comes to heat.
And what would be the problem with that?
For all your tough facade, you really are just a little kid, ain't you?
Oh, you watch it, Shellhead. You're asking for a fight.
Hey, no need to get your ears ruffled. I'm going to get some for you, and you'll see how wrong you are. Mithra? You want some too? Huh? What's up?
Well, you see, Addam didn't like spicy food either.
What?
I just love that reaction. I'm sorry for the interruption. It's like Zeke's delivery. What? I feel like since this is the black market, that's just a bit of an obvious answer. So, and I don't think Zeke's that stupid. So, yeah, let's be more historic and philosophical.
You got it. I never saw him eat anything that spicy. Even a hint of spice would have him running for the latrine.
So Addam had a little kid's tastes too.
You're kidding me. You can't tell me stories like that. I grew up idolizing Addam, and now I can't get that image out of my head.
Hey, Mithra, do you have any other funny stories?
Funny stories. I wonder if I can remember anything.
So, like, what was Addam's real favorite food?
Well, that would be Pan-Fried Tartari.
Just like Rex.
Yeah. Addam would just light up at the sight of it.
It really sounds like the great hero was just a big kid when it came to food. Anything else?
Stop! Stop! I can't take any more! Can you please leave at least some of my admiration for him untainted?
What do you care? Addam was just a guy like anyone else. Look who's a big kid now, Shellhead.
You are, Sneer. You're loving this, aren't you? Damn it. I'm going to have to reread Addam, the Great Hero, to scrub my mind.
Who would have thought at a black market there would be shady business? You know what, Zeke, you really have been away for a long time, haven't you?
And we've got a look at what Rex's favorite food is.
Yeah. And that kind of leads into something that I was thinking about earlier. Back in the beginning, Rex saw the seal of Addam, yet someone from Lefteria could open it. There are many people that are from Lefteria. I mean, just look at Fonsa, etc, etc, so why just Rex? I don't know. Something tells me I don't think it's quite a coincidence that him and Addam like the same food. But regardless, there is something else I want to do. I'm just gonna rearrange blades real quick, and we'll get to it. Now that's all done, we have Nia in the party with a certain blade who may or may not like desserts. Let's go in. Let's take a rest for the day and get ourselves a bit of rest and sweet XP.
If it was me, I'd probably stay in bed some more. But you're the boss.
Ugh, I slept like a baby.
Indeed you are, and why are we not getting the heart-to-heart that...
We probably have to go to that pillar that Nia was talking about.
Possibly. I should have noticed this beforehand for the amount of times it's happened, but every time we've had a cutscene which doesn't contain actual voice acting, it's always a prelude to a heart-to-heart. And that is a nice touch. To be like, you know what, I've built up an affinity to talk to so-and-so about this. It is a little bit weird and maybe a little bit misleading, especially in the descriptions of some blades, but like, how this heart-to-heart by sleeping in the inn, when it actually doesn't technically go straight to the heart-to-heart, it just opens up that prelude. That's a bit, again, misleading, but nitpick. So I think maybe we try it one more time to see if it opens up to us. If not, we will go to that pier and see if we can, or pillar, and see if we can see what's what. And by what's what, I mean inside the heart of another heart. It's a heart-to-heart. Joke's over. And here we are. Just minus this at the local cafe. There we go.
A restful sleep.
Nice cat nap.
It was okay. That's a bit weird. The fact that it didn't open up both preludes. That's kind of weird. And also it. I know it's a small thing, but it wastes our money. I mean, really, you couldn't have, like, two things going on at the same time, but... Oh well, once again, a little nitpick. So I think let's find the local cafe, as it were. And let's see what Gorg has to say. He's been traveling with us a lot. And I think it's only fitting. You are not the cafe. Makes me think, was Gorg our first rare blade? And hey, sure enough.
And I think after him it was Wolfric.
Oh yeah, definitely. But Wolfric was story based. We couldn't couldn't avoid it. And one thing we will not avoid is once again another heart-to-heart, right next to a fitting place.
You want to have a strategy meeting in a place like this, Gorg?
I thought perhaps it would be nice to have a change of scenery. Now, let's start off by considering our past battle experiences. Having analyzed our battles thus far, I've come to a conclusion. Considering we have 5 drivers on our team, we ought to think more about our formation.
Tora, get it!
Tora's so busy working with Poppy, not have time to think about teamwork with Rex and friends.
Indeed. Synergy between blades and drivers is important, but it can only get you so far.
Gorg saying we should think about synergy between driver and driver?
What is that over on the other table?
Meme, what wrong with Gorg?
No, it's nothing. As I was saying, we must consider the importance of the driver's actions in coordination with... That woman over there, she's eating a dessert I've never seen before. It looked like some kind of sweet pastry, but it contained...
I don't want to insult Tora again. I think Morag did a good job with that back in Moral Day with the hot springs. I'll go with a more general term.
Is that woman distracting you?
No, it's nothing. There's no need to concern yourselves.
Gorg really staring a lot, though. Tora have feeling Tora's seen that lady somewhere before. Maybe she's spy following us.
No, really, that's really not the case. She has nothing to do with this.
Meme?
So what's the deal?
It's the dessert.
Dessert? What Gorg mean?
I couldn't help noticing the dessert that woman was eating.
What? That all? Gorg should have said earlier. Tora want to eat scrummy food too. We all order dessert now.
All right already. Why don't we all discuss our battle plans over some dessert?
In that case, I'll have 3 of what she's having, if you're okay with that.
A sweet strategy indeed. And Fortitude finally gets leveled up. It's like it all comes full circle. Oh god, we are on our way in getting Timber and shit done and dusted. But I think with that sweet sentiment of a heart-to-heart, and I can imagine a bit of character growth continuing or beginning with Gorg, I think that's a good place to end it.
And Gorg probably likes a pastry from that place too.
Yeah. Even though this is not a pastry. This is clearly apples. And you greedy pricks, what the hell? You get the nop on nothing? Oh wait, no. Never mind. Zeke. Well, he's home. I guess he feels like he can do whatever he wants, including phasing through the table and standing on top of a Nupon's plate, with the bananas slightly going through the bowl itself. But hey ho, that was a weird ending. But either way, guys, thank you for watching, and we shall see you guys in next one, in which we will be finally going around Tantail and doing what we need to do. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.